Kayla's crew, and welcome to Kayla's Eat and Greet. So today I made some, you could either call it like taco casserole or taco lasagna, because instead of noodles it has like the tortillas. So I kind of just rolled with like an idea I had. I know it's a thing, like I did look up some recipes after I made that, well not after I made this, like while it was in the oven. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, people do this. I didn't come up with it, so it looks and smells really good. I have an avocado here to kind of top it with. Forgot to get sour cream, which kind of sucks. Also forgot to get chips. So there's nothing like crunchy, but I do have over here, I put some of the leftover yellow and red peppers in with the rest of the salsa. So that'll be like our little crunch today. So what I want to do, this is still really, really burning hot. So I want to take a little piece out and put it on a plate so we can let it cool off a little bit. But yeah, it looks super cheesy. It looks super delicious. Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be messy. Wow, that looks good. Let's throw it on a plate. All right, here we go. So I know this looks a lot smaller on this plate, but let me actually open up this avocado because I think I want to top it with that. So how are you guys doing today? This is my last day, and I'm celebrating. Well, not celebrating, but I'm just like, this is a special occasion, I guess, kind of, because, let's put that so you can see it. Today is my last day having this kitchen all to myself. My sibling's moving in tomorrow, and I do live with my brother, but he doesn't use the kitchen, so it's basically my kitchen. Let's be real. But my sibling cooks a lot, so yeah, my last day. Sorry, I don't really want to like pull this off. Okay, it's fine. Put the seat over there. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so my sibling moves in tomorrow. I'm so excited. And yeah, this is just gonna be my like last, not like last home cooked meal, but last home cooked meal in my like private kitchen. You know what I mean? My brother's at a Red Wings game. I'm here alone with my cats, and I was like, gotta film a mukbang. Gotta do it up right for the last day, because I bet going forward, my sibling and I are gonna be cooking a lot together. Sorry, you can't see anything. So I feel like, well, I'm still gonna be cooking on my own a lot, just like my regular like lunches and dinners, but I'm sure at least once a week we'll probably like cook a meal together, or one of us will cook for the other, you know? All right, so we got a little tortilla here, and in it goes. Mmm. Oh, it's so good. Man, again, I was worried I didn't put enough salt in it. Because I always season it, right, towards the beginning with how much I think it's going to need. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. Like, once it gets, like, cooked through, you know, I'll taste test it. Make sure it doesn't need more or whatever. I always forget to taste test it. So I plopped it in the oven, and I'm like, oh, shit. Hopefully it tastes good. So I've been on a ground beef kick lately. I've been making a lot of stuff. Man, this is really good, you guys. Ooh. I guess I'll just like eat the avocado over here. Actually, let's do one of these. Cut it a little bit inside of here. Don't be like me, because this is probably pretty dangerous. Like, what if I cut through the skin? I would just cut my hand. There's got to be a safer way to do that, but I usually have a spoon, so this is going to be kind of awkward. I can just squeeze it out, basically. There we go. This will be good. This will be like the creamy vibe, since I forgot sour cream. Anyway, yeah, I've been on a ground beef kick. I don't know if I said roast beef. Sorry, not roast beef. Ground beef. And I'm going to have definitely multiple helpings of this. I've been doing... Oh, I made this, like, interesting homemade version of, like, a hamburger helper. Like a... What do you call that? Not macaroni. Beefaroni. Is that a thing? I feel like I've heard of that. It's not something I grew up on. But it was basically just like a mac and cheese. that had ground beef in it. It was really good. What else have I made? Burgers. I love burgers, you guys. Because you can customize it so much. It's so fun to make burgers because, like, one day I could be like, I just want beef and cheese. Another day I can load it up with, like, onions and pickles and sauce. Lettuce, tomatoes, you know? This is really good. My plan with this was to, like, do everything like I did, right, with the layers. But right before I put the last layer of cheese on top, I was going to crumble up some, like, tortilla chips and then put the cheese on top so the cheese kind of melted into the... So the tortilla chips didn't get burnt, right? I feel like if I put them, like, on top of everything, the edges would maybe get burnt. I was like, if I put cheese on top of it, it'll kind of, like, maybe soften those edges a little bit. If you hear noise in the background, I think one of my cats is playing with some paper that's on the ground. Sorry. I'm hearing something out there. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm basically done with this. Let's grab another bite that has, like, a bunch of avocado in it. Ooh, yeah. All this stuff I got at my favorite health food store. Like, yeah, I didn't have any of this today. Because I went shopping and I made a list and everything. Because I wanted to do this recipe today. And, I'm pretty sure... Oh, the only thing I did have already were the tortillas. I had the tortillas. I got, I've really been into, like, grass-fed beef letely. It just tastes so good. I don't know if it's just in my head, but I think it tastes better. Let's try. I know these aren't chips, but it gives a little crunching sound. It's actually super hard to dip these in the salsa and actually get any because it just falls right off. You know what I'm gonna do? Bam. That's really good salsa. I bet that's where a lot of the flavor comes from in this. Anyways, yeah, so, like, I don't know. Life is going well. Me and my friends went out to this bar. It was maybe like 20, 30 minutes away from us, so it wasn't that far away. I'd never heard of it before, but it was like a, it was like a not Dungeons and Dragons only, but like a game store, like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, board games. But then, so that was the first section. It was like an actual store. The next section of the area of the building was like just a hangout area and a bar. So there was literally like alcohol that's served there, you know, you can get coffee, you can just sit on couches, really cute. And then there's a third area, we didn't use that area, but you can, that just like literally has chairs and tables, and you can game in there. Just, you could bring outside food. They don't serve food, but like I said, they serve alcohol. You can bring outside food, just have a crew come and just play whatever game you want to play. And they have a bunch of games there that you can just play. And it was really fun. Like, it's so rare, I feel like, to be able to just hang out at a place without spending a shit ton of money, you know what I mean? Because everywhere just wants you to buy. So it was cool. We hung out there for like, that's good enough. We hung out there for like, I don't know, 5 hours. Good part of the day. And we played D&D. And it was super, super fun. Let me get some more. This is a little bit bigger of a helping, I think. I think my first one, a lot of stuff fell off of it. Okay. This looks pretty. Sorry the setup is not, like, the best visually for you guys, but it already kind of looks ugly anyway. It's all messy, so. Oh, just look at this. I'm also obsessed with this cheddar cheese. It's called Tillamook or Tillamook. They have a bunch of different cheeses. I like the block. Like, it's like a sharp cheddar block of cheese. And if you grate it yourself, like, I think they have shredded, like, pre-shredded cheese. I've never tried it. But just shred the block of cheese, and it's so cheddary. It's so good. I believe it's more expensive though, so I treated myself today. I usually get like Kroger or Meyer brand cheddar cheese. Just have like cheese and crackers or something, or if I want to put cheese on something, which I don't usually put cheese on like sandwiches, but yeah, I might get the hankering for that. But yeah, I got a couple of these blocks today. I was toying with the idea of doing like either, so instead of the tortillas in this, I was like, oh, maybe I could do like a noodle casserole, like a taco noodle casserole, or a taco and rice. And I was like, okay, I'm not a huge fan of rice, so it would be like a really rice heavy dish, I feel like, if you're doing a casserole with rice. I'm like, I didn't really know how to make it light on the rice, but I don't know. So I was like, okay, maybe not that. And then I was like pretty set on the noodle idea. Why did I decide against it? Maybe I just thought it was weird. Oh, I know why I decided against it. I did think it was going to be weird to have like sour cream, like put sour cream on something that was like a noodle dish. In my mind, that just didn't make sense. Turns out I didn't get sour cream anyway, so totally could have done that. But I really like this like lasagna layered kind of idea. And you get like little bites of little tortilla, and it's really good. And I don't know why. Sorry, I always have to like describe my cooking process to you, even though you guys saw it happen. But I really wanted like the middle layer to be a gooier cheese. Like the top cheese was the Tillamook cheese shredded, because that's super cheddary. I love the way it like melts on the top of something. But on the inside, I really wanted like that gooey cheese feel, just to get little pops of that. And so I use this American cheese that I always get. And I just got a pop of it. I didn't notice it the first first helping. I think I was just talking and not really paying attention, but yeah, there's some gooiness in the cheese. It's really good. Still really hot. So we still don't have the dining room table, and my sibling doesn't have their desk here, but everything else is here. So yeah, that's why they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna move in. They gotta bring their cat, so I'm a little nervous for that. I had a nice little talk with my cat, Howie, today, because he was just sitting next to me, being all cute, being all good, and wanting me to pet him. So I was like, well, we're here. And I literally just had like a human-to-human conversation with him. I was like, we have a couple people moving in. We got a human moving in, and we got a Kit Kat moving in. I just want to let you know that it's going to be okay. There will be places for you to hide, because I know you'll get scared. And I'll be here for you. I hope it's okay with you. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't get your consent. But they're okay. They're good people. They won't hurt you. The cat is older than you. He's not going to bother you. And the human is never going to hurt you. And he was just sitting there being all like, kind of like, he was like looking down. It kind of looked like he was just like, all right. Of course, he has no clue what I'm talking about. Or does he? But yeah, I was like, this is your last day in the house before this happens. And let's just spend some time together, because you're going to be really nervous later. I don't know, I'm a little weird. Oh. So yeah, that's my life right now. Went out the other night, last night actually. Had so much fun. I always thought of Dungeons and Dragons being like a game you play in a basement somewhere, you know what I mean? Which is what we do a lot of the time. But lately we have been gaming at my house, just because my sibling's moving out of their house, so they're the only one that has a basement. So yeah, we'll be gaming here from now on, but every once in a while we can go to that place. It's super chill. I did have a couple of drinks. Oh, it's so fun. So there's a 20-sided dice that you can roll, especially when you're new there. They were like, they kind of like encourage you to roll if you're new. You'll roll to see what drink you're going to order. So they have a menu that has like 20 different drinks on it. and then each drink has a corresponding number on the dice. So I rolled and I rolled an 11. So I'm like, okay, on the menu I look at what's number 11. It was really good. It was this like sour lime, like Sprite kind of like sour liqueur sort of vibe. It was like a little sour. It's kind of smoky, which I don't know where that came from. It's just so good. So yeah, I did that. That was really fun. So I rolled, and I was like, no matter what drink no matter what drink the dice fall on, I'm gonna order that. And I did, and it was great. And then we all got a mead, because mead is something that's like often drank in Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's kind of like beer, but it's made with honey, or there's honey in it. We got a blueberry lemon. It was really good. You guys, I can't tell you how good this is. I know it probably doesn't look good on the video, but it really reminds me of something like the texture of the tortilla with the flavor of all the ingredients. Like, it reminds me of something. Maybe it reminds me of like what's an enchilada? I don't remember. Maybe like an enchilada. Yeah, it's something that's like, I think it's an enchilada. It's like a baked burrito, maybe, but it has like sauce on it. So it's like a wet burrito. It's like enchilada sauce, right? It's that kind of softened burrito vibe with the flavor of all the... Oh, it's so good. I don't know. I think that's what it reminds me of. My camera is already overheating. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. By the way, you guys, if you're still watching, I wanted to let you know I have started back up my ASMR channel. I don't know, I didn't really announce it. This was like quite a few weeks ago, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I just felt like doing ASMR again. So I've posted a few videos since then, and I mean, it's going pretty well. Like, I still have some followers over there. It had been a year since I posted. Isn't that crazy? But for those of you who are into ASMR, or who just like to see me eat and they don't like all the talking necessarily, head over there. The channel name is Kalish Crunch ASMR, but the crunch has a K, not a C, I believe. I'll link it down below. I always link it. But yeah, that'd be cool if you guys check that out. I put a lot of heart into those videos. I got a special spot in my heart for the ASMR mukbangs. It's like my favorite thing to watch, so. I think after this helping, I'm gonna be done. It's pretty filling. Not gonna lie. Oh, if you're wondering, I do taste the beans, the refried beans. They're really good. I didn't want to put too much in here. I didn't want it like to be super beany because I don't love beans. If they're refried, they're okay. I did get some refried beans that I'm okay with eating. They have like a better oil. I can't remember what oil they use. Maybe avocado oil. I can't remember, but I bought those a while ago and I just used them today. Oh, so that's something else I already had. Already had it in the house. But they were black beans. I think they were either fried in avocado oil or olive oil or something. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But I know I bought them for a reason. I was like, ooh, those look healthy-ish. And in small doses, I kind of like refried beans. I always pronounce it wrong. It's like a tongue twister. Refried beans. Refried beans. This meal, I didn't think I was going to like this meal as much as I do. I'm not always a huge taco person or, you know, Mexican food person. I know it's good. It's just, I think a lot of times it's like super heavy. It's like it's always a heavy meal. This doesn't seem that heavy, but it probably is. I don't know. But it's delicious. Great meal. Give it a try if you want, guys. If you do try my version of this, let me know how it turned out, if you liked it. I'm gonna clean my plate. And the peppers, are still a little crunchy. I did that on purpose. Like I put them in to start cooking them in the frying pan towards the end of the frying pan segment. And then of course they cooked a little more in the oven, but they still have a little crisp to them, which I like. But if you're not into that, you can also cut them like a lot smaller, maybe like dice them and just cook them longer in the pan. I was just in the mood for some real texture of the peppers today. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I want the peppers to hide in whatever I'm making, so I cut them up real small and cook them a lot. Today I wanted all the textures. Wow, this is good. Let's do one more. One more crunch. Good salsa. Ooh. And water is so delicious. Oh man, I'm full. I'm full. I've had about half. Let me show you guys the pan. Yeah, legit about half of that. This will be good leftover too. But that's about it, guys. That's pretty much all that's going on in my life. I mean, it's kind of a lot. It's kind of like a lot of stuff going on in my life. Like I said, my brother's at a Red Wings game, which is kind of cool. Like, he hasn't been to a Red Wings game since he was a kid, I don't think. And he's not one to, like, go out on his days off, so I'm excited for him that he's getting out. Hopefully he's having fun. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That helps me out so much. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I do a lot of food reviews, mukbangs, vlogs sometimes if I'm feeling it. But most everything is like food related. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely subscribe. Also, like I said, I have an ASMR channel down below. Click the link if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, otherwise, guys, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. It was fun doing a homemade meal with you guys again. Back into the kitchen. And the last 2 videos I've done were more fast foody, and I think the one before that was a vlog. So it's been a while since we've cooked together. So thank you for being here, guys, and have a great rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Peace out.